up, people? It's your boy Chickstar again, back in effect. Um, Wanted to do my thoughts on Raw. Tried recording it, didn't upload for various laptop reasons. Um, so basically, just trying to overcome those. That's going to start with a new PC setup, which I hope to bring in on Friday. So yeah, hopefully you'll start to see the end of some of these issues, like for example the quality of the video should hopefully get better, and so on and so on. Anyway, now we run past all of that shit and let's get to it. I have no idea where Raw was today. Sorry, I have no idea where Raw was on Friday. Sorry, Friday, Monday. Shit. Sorry, I'm tired. This isn't even a Raw review. This is how fucked up I am. Anyway, this is a Royal Rumble preview stroke prediction show. Like many people, it's my favourite event of the year. Much because it's very unique. There's only one type of match that everybody tunes in for. And usually, I think not only is it because it's unique, it's the one opportunity that you have to bring in surprise entrances or surprise stars to be in the match. From what I understand, there are 10 spots open, or 10 spots available. 20 superstars have been confirmed. I probably would predict that we'll get a few stars. But anyway, let's go through some of the matches. I don't have like the card in front of me, so if I forget a match, I apologise. I kind of overslept this weekend. I don't know if you guys have done that, where you kind of slept too much and you wake up with this hangover-like feeling. That's what I'm going through right now. So do bear with me as I try and trundle through this. In no particular order, let's start off with a preview show, which I can't believe this match is on the preview show. And that is Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, versus Goldust and Cody Rhodes. One would assume that with it being on a preview show, there won't be any title changing hands. I know that the plan for, since Goldust has come in, one of his requests on his last run was, during his last run here at the WWE, was to have a match against his brother. So one would assume that they're going to have to start trying to build towards that goal, because they want to have that match at WrestleMania. This is Goldust, and I think Goldust has done really, really well since he come back into the WWE. He looks fit for his age. He's still performing at the highest level. I think that's the least they can give him. So I'd be quite eager to see that match. One would assume that Goldust would be the heel, but they might flip it on you. They might flip it on you, and they might make Cody Rhodes the heel. So I mean, I still think it's a bit early to flip Rhodes back heel. So I think they might go down the whole Goldust avenue of Goldust being heel. But it should be a good match. I'm looking forward to it. But I would pick the Rhodes brothers to retain and probably drop a scrap on a Raw or something maybe. I don't envisage them losing the straps yet. Maybe at Elimination Chamber, because there's a 6-week period between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, so they may decide to do it there. I know I've heard a few ideas about giving Road Dogg and Billy Gunn a short title run, and then losing it to the Usos, who have also done really well over a 2 to 3 month period. So I don't know. I think personally, what I would like to see is Road Dogg and Billy James win. However, I think that the Rhodes brothers will retain. here. That's prediction for this. Next would be, I'm trying to think of the minor match. Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. I don't know how they're going to work this because um, I still think Daniel Bryan will be in the match. Some people don't think he will be in it. I know Sledge is one of those people who genuinely doesn't think he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match. I have a feeling that will still work him into the match, mainly because I just think they need to. I know they're quite mindful of his concussion. Um, and yeah, I guess the match between the two does make sense, but I don't know. It would be a shame if they don't put him in that Royal Rumble match. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Because I think they could have told this story inside the Royal Rumble event, match itself. I think they could have really told a decent story with it. But yeah, it'll be Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan, and as things stand, those two won't be in the Royal Rumble. Um, People have said that Daniel Bryan should go over. I think he's had so much momentum recently. I actually think Bray Wyatt's going to go over. I don't think it will necessarily hurt Daniel Bryan that much, provided he's in the Royal Rumble match. I think that would be a good secondary prize if Bray Wyatt wins. So I actually disagree with Sledge and a couple of other people that have said that Daniel Bryan needs to win this. I don't think so. I think Bray Wyatt will probably win, particularly if they're trying to position him to face Cena down the road. They probably do need to start building Bray Wyatt to be somewhat of a viable candidate for a John Cena. So I picked Bray Wyatt to actually win this match. Um, the other one. And the other one is Brock versus Big Show. Didn't care about this feud in '03. Don't care about it 11 years later. I just don't. I never cared for it. I don't think it makes a lot of sense as to why Big Show is such a threat for Brock Lesnar. The same motherfucker that was crying 2, 3 months ago. I don't understand that at all. I think it would have told a better story had Brock taken out Big Show and Mark Henry was to be the one to make the save for Big Show. That would have, because that's a feud we haven't seen before, and that would have told a more interesting story to me. Of course, if you'd kept Bareback face this whole time, that could have also told a decent story. I think whatever happens, Brock's going over. There's no way he's not going over. Um, I think this match, hopefully, will be short. It won't be too long, past 10 minutes. Gets to the fucking point. Maybe a kind of a OMG moment, and then that's it. I don't imagine it being a classic. I imagine them getting through it, powering through onto a Royal Rumble match, which, let's be honest, they are going to dedicate the most time for. And as for the Royal Rumble event itself, many people pick Dave Batista to win this. For that reason, I don't think he'll win. I don't think CM Punk will win. I think he'll do very well. I think he'll be one of the last four, but I don't think he'll win. I picked Roman Reigns to probably steal the show. Probably be the one to eliminate the most people. Having listened to an interview recently with him, he seems very focused on what he needs to do. Not necessarily just in character, but kind of as the man himself. He's very focused on this Sunday. And you know, and power to him. You know, I think the more stars WWE can create, the longer this business will last. And he's got the pedigree, he's got the family heritage, he's got the look. Might not necessarily have the ability yet, but I think you can hide some of his flaws and extenuate his strengths. Um, and I hope they create him. I hope he does really well in the Royal Rumble. I expect him to probably be the last six. Don't think he'll be part of the last four, maybe the last five. Um, but I think he'll look good. He'll look good, and probably you'll start to see the cracks between amongst the Shield in this match, I imagine. Um, it's hard. It's hard. I'm still hoping. Maybe as a Daniel Bryan fan, I'm a bit clouded, and it's clouding my logic. But I'm hoping Daniel Bryan will come in priority 25, 26, and win the whole fucking thing. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's Batista versus Bryan, and he wins the whole thing. That's what I'm hoping. I think that they could have told a really good story with this whole Bray Wyatt thing, because I think they could have told a match. They could have told a story whereby Daniel Bryan joins the Wyatt family, and then it kind of breaks apart at the Royal Rumble event, and he uses them to win the Royal Rumble event. That would have made more sense to me. So then, from a logic standpoint, that's probably why Daniel Bryan isn't going to win it. And my logic self says Batista's going to win it. But I hate to. But sometimes I hate to. I like going against the favorite. So I am going to say. I'm going to say Daniel Bryan is going to win the Royal Rumble. It's going to be him and Batista last two. Daniel Bryan will win the Royal Rumble, because I think from a storyline standpoint, from a long-term storyline standpoint, it makes sense. You know, the Authority keep getting in his way, getting in his way, getting in his way, getting in his way. So the only way that he can get ahead of Authority is by guaranteeing himself a WWE Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. So that's what I'm hoping. Um, and yeah, I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan to win it. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm wrong. I know Batista's probably going to win it. But I think Daniel Bryan. I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan. Fuck it. Fuck it. I like going against the favourite. Fuck it. And then what will probably be the main event. Randy Orton versus John Cena for the 50,000th time for the WWE World Heavyweight Champ. I don't think there has ever been less interest in a WWE heavyweight title match before. No one gives a shit. I don't give a shit. I would probably pick Orton to retain, because I expect that he'll drop it to Brock, perhaps at Elimination Chamber. And I'm still going to go with my fucking video from 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. WWE, make it the fuck happen. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. I think that Orton will retain and drop it at Elimination Chamber. But if Batista wins, as my logical self tells me he will, then I think he'll hold it all the way to WrestleMania and probably drop it to him at WrestleMania. It is what it is, basically. Well, I'm looking forward to the event. I'm ordering it, legitimately ordering it. I probably won't get to watch it till Monday because I've got work. And in the UK, they show Royal Rumble from like 1 o'clock in the morning to 4, so I ain't staying up like that. So I'll be recording it and I'll watch it Monday afternoon. So you may get a Royal Rumble review shortly after that, or you may not. Just depends on how shit works out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble. I'm looking forward to seeing some guest appearances. I expect Sheamus will probably be back. I expect Mark Henry will probably be back. And you may get some holy shit type, oh fuck, he's back type moments. Like, you may get You may even get fucking Hulk. You can take a bump. You never know. You might get eliminated straight away. You may get Hulk back. You might get a few like, oh shit, I forgot about this motherfucker. I expect Sheamus to come back. I expect there's just a few things I expect. I'm hoping that there'll be some real legitimate surprises. Um, Something tells me John Morrison might be back. You heard it here, if he is. I just have a feeling someone like that might be back. Um, but yeah, I can't wait. Let's see. Let's do it. Royal Rumble tonight. Watch it. And you'll see me back hopefully tomorrow evening, if not Tuesday afternoon, eveningish. And you'll see me do a review. It might not be Tuesday, because I need to try and see 12 Years a Slave and Wolf of Wall Street. So I'm planning to see both of these long ass films at some point next week. You will see it. You'll see me when you see me, I guess. Take care. Peace.